So, in order to understand what this verse means, you have to ask, where in ancient Egypt and Canaan was it permissible for men to engage with other men? Well, if you look at ancient Canaanite and Egyptian law, it's quite clear. Homosexuality was, in general, prohibited. So, scholars have deduced that what was likely being referred to was one of three things. First, verse 22 could refer to something called sacred prostitution, which was an act where men and women would go and engage sexually with temple priests and priestesses to honor pagan deities. The second thing it could be is incest. Leviticus 18 contains almost 12 commands against incest, never against same-sex incest, and thus that could be a legitimate interpretation. Third, it could also be a command against exploitation. In many ancient cultures, it was permissible for men to engage with their slaves as a way of dominating them. Whatever interpretation you choose to take, what seems clear is that whatever's being condemned is nothing like modern, loving, consensual same-sex relationships. Now, if you zoom out a little bit more and look at ancient sexuality in general, you'll find that the way the ancients conceived of sexuality is so different than our modern notion. Today, we believe sexual identity is innate. We are wired to be attracted to one gender or another or a spectrum of genders. But in the ancient world, it wasn't about what gender you were attracted to, but the social status of the person you were engaging with. So in the ancient Greco-Roman world of the Apostle Paul, if you were a Roman man, it was permissible for you to engage sexually with anybody who was lower on the social hierarchy than you, man or woman. Now, if that's truly how the ancients viewed sexuality, and we reject that patriarchal ordering of the world, and we concede that Leviticus isn't talking about anything akin to modern loving same-sex relationships, can we truly say that the Bible is condemning homosexuality? To me, it seemed we couldn't.